Nothing wrong with that, but um, to be smart, you should also be focused on what happens if you can't get that next gig. What happens if you can't get that next student? For all the reasons that I mentioned in this tutorial, what happens if you can't do that? Well, you already know some of them. You're going to have to probably get a job, somewhere else unrelated to music. So you might as well focus on that now and think outside the box. You have the talent and the ability to come up with some pretty cool stuff that other people might want to buy, that they might want to have. And that could be instructional videos, how to do stuff in regards to your particular expertise in music. Um, Heck, even band directing. I took several classes like that for college, but geez, in college, but it's been so long, and I didn't exactly stay as a band director for any length of time. Really, I just didn't like it. I like working one on one, or I like presenting to a group, like in a lecture or master class, and I like playing. But being a generalist and managing large groups of kids and all that goes with it just wasn't my cup of tea, and I wasn't really good at it. That's not really my expertise. But it would be cool if I could get online and someone who's just an absolute master band director had some cool videos that someone like myself could watch, and tips on directing stuff that you wouldn't necessarily get in a college class. This would have to come from somebody who has years and years of expertise that they don't keep teaching college. These would be tips and tricks for band directors. Even how to line up the right people to write your marching band drill or to do the arranging for your band, or how to recruit kids. So all these, I'm just thinking out of the box. I'm thinking no matter what you do in music, you want to find something that will create value, other people will want it, and that you can derive income from it. Maybe even we can call it passive income in the future, just in case things don't go according to your plan. I don't know about you, but not everything goes according to my own plan. That's called life. Just just can't happen. Can't I mean you can't live a perfect straight line through life if everything goes your way. It just doesn't really work that way, as you already know. So if you've been thinking about this, or if the thought was in the back of your mind, like what am I going to do? What happened to me if I got in a car accident and something happened and I had a brain injury and I wasn't able to sing anymore. I wasn't able to um, direct anymore. Something. What would I do? You need to be thinking that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just gave you an awesome one. YouTube. Become a YouTube partner. Start focusing, dedicating a certain amount of time to creating value in videos and video tutorials. I mean, it can even be entertaining. As you know, some of mine are ridiculous and entertaining, but I like doing that's my personality, and I know that some people laugh at that. They laugh at it, they get a chuckle. Well, if I just made you laugh and you got a little chuckle out of something I did on my videos, well, then it was worth doing, right? You just had a funny laugh at it. Maybe you laughed at me, or maybe you're laughing with me, but then you go on and so that created a better mood for you. And I like doing stuff like that. Uh, so what else? So anyway, I gave you some ideas. The YouTube partner thing is big. Um, can you create something that you could sell? And I gave you some ideas about that. The T-shirts with the different logos for instruments on and things like that. Um, I mean, that's just an idea. I mean, there's got to be other stuff. You got tutorials, how-to things, all regards to your expertise in your particular field of music. So maybe it even could be some kind of Android or iPhone app. I mean, your creativity is where you're going to find it, and I can't necessarily find it for you because you're going to have to find that for yourself because you are the expert in your field. And anyway, you'll see that once you start, you will develop. At least for me, I have just a plethora of ideas that are constantly coming into my head, and I put them out there. Some of them flop, and some of the ones I didn't expect to do. I got a video right now that I didn't really expect to do that well because everybody knows it. It's called the three top um, ways to play high, and it's the mainstream ways that most college professors and professional brass players would teach you. I didn't expect that one to do well at all. The reason is because I thought everybody knew it. I mean, Don't we all know the three things that you're going to be taught if you go to university or if you study with a professional? If you're playing a brass instrument, don't you already know the three ways? The three main ways that you know, students are taught how to increase their range, especially at a university or college. I thought everybody knew that, and I thought that was probably going to be a flop. You know, maybe 1,000 views or a couple thousand views at the very most after these last couple of years. It's starting to sneak up on the $100,000 or 100,000 view mark. I mean, I had no idea. I just recorded that one afternoon, and I didn't think it would do all that well. I thought it would create value for people because at least they knew the three ways. And it turns out it was a lot more valuable than I even thought about that time. Subscribe, click on my website link, and go on to the next video. It's lovely out here. Have a great day.